This sculpture is called Plato Timaeus, and it is a bust of Plato built from Platonic solids. It was made by 3D scanning a bust, an existing bust of Plato, and then using that digital scan as a vessel to pour in Platonic solids using animation software. That's then exported as a 3D file and 3D printed before being cast as a bronze. So Plato was part of the show Divine Principles, and that show was really about how ideas change over time. So, for example, a number of the works were sculptures of the gods that represent planets of the solar system that are then distorted, digitally distorted by the planets that they represent. So for the show I used a lot of different materials. Although the residency was with a bronze foundry, there's the opportunity to use a lot of different metals like iron, silver, and I chose those materials in relation to the gods that I was making. So Mars being god of war, but also this red irony planet was cast in iron and rusted. Mercury is also known as Quicksilver, so he was cast in silver. Most pieces were cast in bronze, like Plato and Uranus, and then I also used marble for Venus and clay. I have a kind of strong fascination with a lot of different materials, so it's a real luxury to use a lot of different materials for the show. One of the things I wanted to look at with the Divine Principles show was the how sculpture looks in kind of 360 degrees. So for example, Uranus from one point of view looks completely abstract and like I suppose a wobbly sculpture, but then you move around 90 degrees and you can see the profile of the sculpture is actually that of a human form. So, and that kind of theme runs throughout the whole show, the idea that things aren't always face value, I suppose, that you need to look at things from different points of view to really get the full picture. There's a kind of relationship which has to be learned through using the computer and developing work to make sure that sculpture works from that two-dimensional surface to a three-dimensional space. And it's always quite exciting to see an actual object for the first time once it has been made. It always takes on a different presence from your idea of what it is on the screen to what it is in real life, and that's rather exciting.